Capricorn, welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well. We are tired, but we are productive. So, if you're going to be tired, you may as well be productive, right? I hope it is well for you. Speaking of productive, I was not thrilled with your mid-month check-in, so let's get out of that. Let's go into something productive, yes? Show me Capricorn, please. Show me Capricorn, please. What's going on for Capricorn? No, you don't. All right. Judgment, decision, death, and something. Critical decision for some of you. Yes. What's going on, please? Show me that Capricorn energy. Show me Capricorn. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. You might have some Scorpio and or Taurus in your chart. Death and guide, or the Hierophant energy. Okay. Some of you are in spaces where, because the guide, we must remember the Hierophant represents both our spiritual energy as well as our commitment energy. For some of you, you are not feeling connected to something that you probably should be. It's rather substantial, either your spiritual selves or your commitment energy, in other words, relationship. For some of you, you might be in this space where you're thinking about ending something that might be rather sizable and or critical. You don't know, okay? Possibly. I believe for some of you have not made up your mind yet. All right, but it's not for lack of thinking about it. On the contrary, I told you. There's the hesitation I was feeling. The Hanged Man underlying. Some of you are still in a place of gaining perspective about the situation before you actually act on it. Okay, okay. What is your spiritual energy saying to you, and can you access it at this time in order to guide you about what to do? Because it feels like there's a question here you want to answer, okay, about the direction you need to take or where it is that you need to be. Does something need ending? Does something need transformation? There's another thing too. It's not just about ending. It could also be transformative. Can you transform your commitment energy? Can you transform your spiritual energy? I'd like to see which way you're going. I know that I'm looking at a Capricorn who is aware that there's a question to be answered, but it's not an immediate answer. I feel the hesitation, and that's the reason why I looked under it and saw the Hanged Man energy. All right, what's going on? What's going on for Capricorn, please? What's going on for Capricorn? Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. Show me what I need to see, please, for... Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant again. A strong connection here that has the potential to graduate into something more. An offer. Ace of Pentacles. Always try to pay attention to the fallout. Show me. Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. What's going on? Show me Capricorn. The Tower. Magician. Trying to bring about change. Should you? Show me Capricorn, please. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Page of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Working relationship, friendship, acquaintanceship. Growth to a Six of Cups. An emotional signature you have with someone else. Page of Cups. Considering developing this, opening up to it, or not. It's interesting you have such a strong opening, and yet the energy suggests it's no big deal. Very typical Earth response. Very typical Earth. Here's some major concepts. This is what I'm presenting. Three of Pentacles. Started out as friends, as these things do. Friendship, acquaintanceship. Grew into a Six of Cups. An emotional signature between you and someone else. Page of Cups. That doesn't tell me too much. Either there is room for emotional development through an investment. Keep it going. I need to see. It could be that you're trying to keep your heart safe and small in regards to this connection. Could be an apology. Show me. As in, I'm sorry, this is not going to work out. Something like that. Show me the one surrounding. Show me the one surrounding. Show me the one surrounding. Show me the one surrounding Capricorn, please. I like your super casual stance, Capricorn, but that's not what's actually going on. Earth signs, what? That? Nah, that's no big deal. Don't look at that. Don't worry about that. No, don't worry about that. That's nothing. That's really? Really though? Show me the one surrounding Capricorn, please. Show me the one surrounding Capricorn, please. Show me the one surrounding Capricorn, please. King of Swords, Aquarian energy, the Moon, Piscean energy, Five of Wands. Well, no wonder. I would be thinking about that too. I'm being spade is spade, fair is fair. I'd be thinking of this too. Okay? Fair is fair. I'm just letting you know, if I was in your shoes, and I think we've all been there at some point, Capricorn, if that's what I was dealing with, I'd be thinking of this too. I was wondering why your energy was kind of like so nonchalant. I mean, Earth pattern tends to be very much like that. It's some things are so deeply embedded with you, you just get used to them, or minimizing them, or saying this like it's no big deal, something like that. You just get used to it, or you don't want it to seem like it's a bigger deal than it is. Earth typically tends to avoid big emotional drama. It's not for your lack of feeling, it's just that you take so much with you already. In other words, you can only have so much capacity. And you, since you tend to be very grounded in reality, big, huge emotional displays are very, very uncomfortable for you. Again, it's not for lack of feeling, and I'm not knocking on you or your sign. That's not the way it is. All signs have pros and cons, so too do the elements in and of their own right. Earth assumes a great deal of realistic and grounded responsibility that doesn't leave too much room for vast emotional play when there's work to be done. So this kind of like, yeah, I know what I'm dealing with. The other person, I don't think you do know what you're dealing with. I think you feel the need to make a decision, one that you hesitate with. Because like I said, there are question marks to, I believe, an unproposed answer. There is something with you that you know you need to answer, but you're also hanging back from it. Okay? And I can see why. I know this person means something to you, or you wouldn't try to work with them at all. You wouldn't be showing them anything at all, but you minimize it like it's no big deal. On the contrary, it is a big deal. And when I dig, honey, I'm going to see an explosion of your inner world on your surface, which looks calm. This is acceptable. Okay, this is acceptable, let's say, for instance, if you've known someone a while, let's say at work, and you get to know them a little bit, and then you're kind of like, you and them kind of develop a unique thing, and it's like, okay, Page of Cups, you want to go out sometime, that's acceptable. This is not acceptable to someone you clearly has something established with, and they're not treating this with the respect it needs or deserves. They are emotionally reserved. Now, I don't automatically try to knock down the King and Queen of Swords. They're very analytical, rational people, strong mind, strong thinking, strong capabilities in the old brain department. That's fabulous. More people need more of that, okay? We all could do with more of that. I wish people had more rational skills. But a lot of tarot readers default to, oh, they're emotionless. That's not true. It's just someone tends to default to their mind a lot to help them figure out how to navigate the world. Kind of like how the King of Pentacles, you are going to default to your experiences to help you navigate through the world. This person navigates through the world via their mind. The only reason I'm connecting it back to their emotionality is because their overwhelming emotional energy is the moon. This person is terribly uncomfortable with their emotions. The moon. They default to their mind instead of their heart. And it's combative, Five of Wands. So there's this tug of war within this person that says, this is what I'm going to show Capricorn. These are the facts. They live under the moon in terms of their true emotionality. So that tells me they're so uncomfortable with their own emotions, they bury the biggest part of themselves. Or they just try to talk themselves out of their own feelings, which again is still going to end up in the moon. They got to go somewhere, honey. Okay? When somebody constantly talks themselves out of their feelings like that, it's got to go somewhere. The feelings have to go somewhere. They go to the moon. Okay? And it's Five of Wands. It tells me this person is not in touch with what it is that they want or what it is that they're feeling, and they present to you a Five of Wands. Combativeness. You know, a big display of chess, games, mind games, bullshit. It sucks. I hate seeing a strong mind go to waste. This is not what our minds are for. This is not what our minds are for. It isn't. So I know this connection means something to you. Can you see its full value? I strongly suspect I'm looking at a Capricorn who does, because this wouldn't be here. I don't know why I don't know why they have to keep so much of themselves hidden and their true feelings hidden, but it's almost combative. I've seen Five of Wands in very good context. This is not one of them. Five of Wands, absolutely, contrary to popular opinion, can be done in a positive context. Most of the cards in tarot can. Most have a dark and most have a light. Even the Five of Wands. Even the Five of Swords. You know, if somebody feels like it's in their best interest to preserve themselves, even if it means that they have to be withdrawn or sneaky, sometimes you have to for the sake of self-preservation, especially if you feel like you're being attacked. But I don't see the positivity in this person's thinking. I don't. It's like I'm extremely uncomfortable with my feelings. The deepest part of myself are clueless even to me, or I have a huge secret. That could be the moon as well. And so I'm combative with Capricorn to stave off what I'm really experiencing. That way I don't have to own it. Something like that. Show me the experiences between these two. Show me the experience between these two. Show me the shared energy between these two. Show me the energy between these two, please. You know, connecting to Leo. You might have some Leo in your chart. I just saw that real quick. Show me the Ace of Swords. Too much. Somebody's truth is that they have emotionally checked out, but it's still attached to the commitment. That's for some of you, not all of you. The Ace of Swords. Somebody's simple truth is that they're not emotionally available in their own commitment anymore. That's for somebody somewhere. So, okay. Temperance. Let me know if you're connecting to Sag. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Trying to keep things on the fair and balanced. The Seven of Wands is guarded death. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. That might be you saying to them, I'm sorry, this is not working out. I have feelings with you. I'm trying to work with you, but you don't give me shit to work with. I agree. I 100% absolutely fucking agree. You opened with death and you're closing with it. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, I suggest you use it. It's not meant to be a challenge. It just is. Something either moves forward and presents itself as viable, or it does not. This person is not coming forward to claim whatever energy they have with you. You have something with them, I see it, but it's not enough for them to value it or make good on it. Okay, I don't know why they're playing this weird game of dodge with you. It's kind of like, oh, look how smart I am. Here are all my emotions. Deal with this bullshit, Capricorn. Five of Wands, Five of Wands, Five of Wands. What the fuck is that? Yeah. I have to agree. There is some sort of balance between you and this person. It's compromising energy. You opened with the Three of Pentacles. I'm willing to work with you. We have some things in common. We have some sort of acquaintanceship. We have some basis of friendship. It might have been in the work environment, especially with that Six of Pentacles here. But it's more like it could have been breadcrumbing, honey. It could have been breadcrumbing. Six of Pentacles is often a fair exchange of energy, but it's in the real world where I see you, you see me, i.e. dating. And then there's a certain level of give and take balance that we associate with work or working partnerships. And then also it could be breadcrumbing. I'm not really letting you have anything substantial of myself, but I'm going to give you this little bit. I'm going to give you this little bit. Nothing substantial. Not like the Six of Cups, which you are showing. But I'm going to give you a little bit. Again, it feels strategic. And then here we have the Seven of Wands blockage. It didn't go beyond a certain point in terms of your energy exchange. It wasn't mutual. Okay. Blockage, death is the result of this. I mean, it's kind of a natural conclusion. Show me the overall, please. Show me the overall, please, for Capricorn. 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 I don't know how far this relationship value went. I need to clarify. Three of Swords, it hurts you. Yes, of course it fucking does. It does. I can tell that whatever this is meant something to you. You continue to engage in it. I don't care how cool it was on the surface. How super casual it wasn't like, I got this. I got this. I don't care. It hurts you. I don't care. There's the burden right there, but you also feel like it's your burden with that Emperor energy. Four of Cups, somebody's lethargic, detached, overly anxious mind. The world has been on your mind for some time. When it comes to this person's energy, the world has been on your mind for some time, and it feels like all the burdens are yours to bear as Emperor, and somebody else's emotional weirdness, it feels like it's constantly your problem. They don't know what makes them happy. It seems like every time somebody tries to peg down that Four of Cups, like what is making you unhappy, they have one thing that pops up and replaces something else. Even if you say help fix their problem, let's say you plugged a particular leak in that ship, well, 5 more spring up to take its place. Excuse me. I've been doing this all day. I'm a little tired. That's essentially what the Nine of Swords is. It feels like even if one pair of eyes shuts, another one opens and presents itself as a new problem. In other words, a new excuse generated that unhappiness. Well, this is why I'm unhappy today. It has something to do with this moon and the way this person thinks and operates in the world. The output is one more bullshit thing, one more move, one more strategic thing. Okay, but it feels like it's your responsibility for some reason. Well, I disagree. I do agree, however, it is your decision. But it does look like it's going to require a commitment to ending this as well. I forgot that, didn't I? So the Hierophant here with Death, you have to commit to ending this for some of you. Okay, especially if this is someone you've known a long time, or you have more feeling for them than they do you, and you are aware of it, then it's all the more reason why it's under your obligation. So if you have more feeling for this person than they do you, and that's a very real possibility here, Capricorn, then you know it's going to fall on you to commit to ending this. You know, what do you do with someone who enjoys playing games? What do you do with that? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, but yes, I can see that you two did this thing back and forth, but it was still guarded. It didn't go beyond a certain point. There was no real development here, or it's been in this maintenance mode. Maintenance mode. Even if it was a relationship thing, like a full-on commitment. It's been in maintenance mode, and we don't want to maintain this mode. Death. Three of Swords, because it hurts. It hurts. I don't care how nonchalant you're presenting, Capricorn. It fucking hurts. That's the long and short of it. Okay, let's break this down, please. Which one for Capricorn? Which one for Capricorn, please? Okay. I'm feeling two, so I'm going to put this one on standby. We'll start here. Show me this, yeah, it doesn't feel good to bury those burdens anymore, does it? Show me the Three of Pentacles, please. There it is again. That Four of Cups. Very strong holding pattern. 4 is. People dismiss it all the time like it's no big deal. On the contrary. It's one of the strongest numbers there is. Cold and emotionally distant. They're unhappy, they don't know why, and they tend to default to their logic to rationalize it for whatever is worrying them or pissing them off. Well, this is why I'm upset today. Or this is why I'm not happy today. This is why I'm cold today. Because of this. Okay, let's solve that problem. Okay, fine. Well, here's 3 other things to take its place. Something like that. They could deflect. I'm not unhappy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Something like that. What's this? 3 of Wands. The expectation. There's always this expectation that we'll jump out of that nasty little unhappy cup. It's like, if I could just fix this, I know I'd be happier. Here's the thing. It's like you fix 1 cup and 5 more broken cups pop up. It's like, there's always an excuse why they're unhappy or they're a little edgy. Some of you heard that specifically. I'm just a little edgy today. You know, I got this, that, and the other going on. And then the next day, and something like that. There's always this expectation. I'll feel better tomorrow. I'll feel better next week. I'll be less bitchy. Yeah, we got some of those vibes here. Okay, show me, please. Show me this Three of Pentacles, please. There you are. You're on the receiving end of that waiting energy. Three of Pentacles, please. Oh. Okay. Okay. Intuition. Okay. So you do have a working energy with somebody. Your intuition is in the reverse. Flew out in reverse, I might add, about that world. There it is again, about the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever it is you have with this person, I'm sure it started out very strongly. I'm sure it did. And there has been renewal with this person. But it does feel like it's a working energy. We're not using our intuition about this. I don't know how many times you've cycled over with this person, but I know it's enough that you're not listening to your intuition at this point. About the viability of this. Are you listening to your intuition about how your Ace of Pentacles got reduced to a 3? That's not good. That's not good. I don't know how many times we've cycled over with this person, but we're not using our intuition in the process. Alright, so this has happened before. I'm sure it was a strong opportunity in the past, but for some reason it's coming across heavily as working relationship maintenance energy to me. There it is again. We're still trying to maintain that particular balance that I've seen. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. Earth says, I can handle this. I can handle this. I know we can move on from this. I know we can handle this. I know we can handle it. I know I can handle it. Right? That's what Capricorn's saying to me right now. Show me Six of Cups, please. No. Show me six. Okay. Chariot, I want to continue on in this relationship. I want to continue on. You might have some Cancer in your chart. You could be dealing with one. I want to continue on in this relationship even though it's a burden to me. 10 of Wands. I want to move forward even though it's difficult. This is literally the translation, Capricorn. 6 of Cups. I want to move forward even though it's difficult. I want to. I'm going to take a chance with this person. I'm going to move forward even if it's difficult. I'm going to move forward even if it's difficult. By God, I'm going to move even though I have doubts. I have substantial doubts about this, but I want to move forward, honey. That's your Capricorn talking. Okay. The reason your card in tarot, the devil, is not because Capricorn's bad. It's because of that obsessive quality that has proven so successful for you in life can also work against you. If you have a superpower, and you do, you have kryptonite. They are one and the same. They go hand in hand. They are circular. You cannot separate one without the other. That famous persistence in you, for which you are so famously known, also works against you if you allow it. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. It's breaking my heart, but I'm going to keep climbing up the fucking mountain. You know why? Because I'm Capricorn. Because Capricorn can. Quitting is for losers. I keep going. I'm going to keep sidestepping this motherfucker until I get to where I need to be. Make sure I'm past the 10-minute mark on YouTube. I'm get flagged for that one, I'm sure. There's a 10-minute rule. I get really lost. Hi, by the way, my name is Christina. If you're new to my channel, I'm a real person who does real tarot, and I also am a real person. I have real expressions. That means I occasionally swear, and I also tell lame jokes. I hope you enjoy it. It's free. Capricorn, there's that persistence in you. I know what's best. I know what's best. I know what's best. I'm going to fix this shit. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. You've done this before. You're not listening to your intuition. I know you had or understood that you had a strong Ace of Pentacles with somebody. And it has gotten reduced to a workable energy, but it's really not that workable, is it? It's really not. It's burdensome, it's tiresome, and you have substantial doubts, but by God, you're still trying to move forward in it because it's a 6 of Cups. It means it's personal. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can't just pick up a 6 of Cups at Costco. It takes time to develop a 6 of Cups. It takes time to develop those memories. It takes time to develop those emotions, and it was done through a repetitious pattern, okay? But you weren't listening to your intuition about this offer, this situation. I'm seeing multiple variables in terms of relationship. It could be someone that you've only been dating a couple of months or someone that you were actually married to. I can't tell. The Pentacle for Earth means many things, especially in that time frame. I can't tell. For some of you, you've been cycling with this person for over a decade. For some of you, less than a year. Regardless, though, we have been moving forward and trying to move forward persistently in this energy despite the substantial doubts and how difficult it has proven to be. Show me the Page of Cups for you in future. You are either shrinking your heart space to make it small and safe, or you're trying to show more emotional investment in something. Show me this Page of Cups, please. It could be in something new or someone new. But for some of you, you're going to continue to try to renew again with that Ten of Pentacles. Show me this Page of Cups, please. Show me this Page of Cups. Show me this Page of Cups. Justice to hit your radar. Did it? You realized it wasn't fair, did you? Good. Good for you. There it is again. Figured out what the problem is, didn't you? Nothing ever changes with this person. It's chronic. Four of Cups. They are continuously unhappy. Even as you're trying to plug that fucking leak, 10 more spring up in its place. That's literally what blocks the emotional connection with this person. Knight of Cups. Continuously unhappy, constant rejection. It's chronic. I got real curious. As soon as Justice hit the table, I said, oh boy. Now you're starting to see a way of healing and moving forward. Okay. Oh, I just got real curious. I was like, oh really? Did you just start to invest in the fact emotionally, this is your water, it's not a lot, but you must remember pages are often the lowest form of investment in regards to their element. This is the lowest form of emotional investment you can achieve with somebody. You have just begun to emotionally invest. Sorry. I don't want to get into it. It's just sometimes my thumb joint locks into place. I don't want to get into it. There we go. Sometimes it locks into place and I have to forcibly crack it. Okay, Page, we've just begun to emotionally invest. This doesn't feel right. Good. It doesn't, there you are, right there, honey. Maybe I need to invest in myself instead of trying to make something work that doesn't want to. Correct. But are you going to commit to that? And here's why, man. I knew I had a sneaking suspicion. I was like, yeah, there's hesitation there. I saw it right away. There's that hesitation. Hesitation to what? To commit to the ending. Why? Because you've done it before with this person. Your best offer, baby. Your best offer, Capricorn, honey. Your best offer, again, for the earth signs, this is a very serious thing. It means many, many things to you. The pentacle is never just a pentacle when you're dealing with earth signs. Ever. This is how it started and it's lovely. Your best offer of intent. Right here. You've tried to renew it with somebody over and over again because we weren't using our intuition. We reduced our best energy to workable energy. Three of Pentacles, friends, acquaintanceship, drawing board energy, going back to the drawing board, starting over. You've tried to start over with this person many times. And it's not, you weren't listening to your intuition. Your best offer should not be reduced to a Three of Pentacles. You are worth more than that. And I see why. It's for the sake of the Six of Cups. It means a lot to you. The Six of Cups is your unique emotional signature that you share with someone else. Those memories and emotions aren't made overnight. So that's why you didn't just give up on it. But honey, you have to know that it's defeating your own purpose at this point or at some point because it causes you pain. You act like it don't. It does. Again, very you. But there's substantial doubts. It's like, I don't know if I can keep moving this forward. That's because it's correct. This time, for some reason, now more than ever, you're seeing it. So what's different about this particular cycle or why it's speaking to you now? More so than it used to in the past, I couldn't say. But there's an awareness now than there ever was before. And you've begun to invest, emotionally speaking, the basic form of emotional investment into balancing the equation yourself. Can you stick, however, to ending it this time? Because I can see you've kept a cycle open for somebody. It's like this person has access to a particular front. They have a key for some reason. They're the only one who has the extra or spare key. And they kind of come and go as they please in terms of the relationship value. When they reduce it, you go along for the ride. When they say move it forward, you say, I don't really like the terms and conditions, but I guess so. Something like that. They're controlling a certain level of pacing, while you yourself are insisting on staying in it. That's going to change. You've begun to invest in a particular vision and understanding this is not fair and it's up to you to equalize it. What am I supposed to see from this deck, please? For Capricorn, what am I supposed to see? Strain on negative and a positive. The positive 10 for the negative 10. They cancel each other out. This relationship is literally a strain. It's the 10 of Wands is here for you twice. What's this? And fighting. 5 of Wands again. That seems to be under their energy as well. Damn it. That seems to be under their energy as well. The Hanged Man, that's what's in a state of suspension right now. Okay, you have the feeling here with that Page of Cups, again, twice, the emotional investment, that this is not fair, it's not correct, and you, Capricorn, are kind of having to be responsible for that balance, knowing that you cannot get more of this situation, but you're also not doing anything with it, not yet, the Hanged Man. Okay? You're not doing anything with it yet. In your estimation, the timing is not right to take action towards that particular Hierophant energy. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it going. Take what resonates, leave it does not, reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you, in which case do not accept what is not yours and check your other signs. Check your other placements. Okay, a King of Swords. No hesitation on this one. Boom. Oh, right there on the split. There is a Queen of Swords where there should be a Queen of Cups. Again, this person defaults to their heir to make decisions. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine, except that's not helping with the situation at all. None at all. Show me this King of Swords, please. Show me this King of Swords. Show me this King of Swords, please. Their logic trumps their feeling. Why don't they think their feelings are safe with you? Or that might be the issue. Do they not have those feelings for you anymore? And if so, why don't they have the balls to own it? Oh, see, that pisses me off. I hate it when people can't speak their truth because all you end up doing is wasting somebody else's time. You know? When somebody cannot say, I don't feel this way, or I do feel this way, you waste so much of somebody else's time when you can't invest in the truth of your emotions. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. Exactly my point. When you cannot invest in your true feeling, and particularly the direction of those feelings, all you do is mislead other people. Fuck that. Life is too short. Own your shit. If you're not available, you're not available. If you are available, then you are available. You just may not be necessarily interested in them, so on and so forth. Just own your fucking truth. You didn't waste other people's time. If you're not in that space, you're not in that space. You either have feelings for someone or you don't. You're either interested or you're not. You're either available or you're not available. It's really fucking simple. But no. People got to get their weird agendas and biases and ideas on everybody else. What? Three of Wands, what are they waiting on? Come on now. Show me the King of Swords. What's this? The truth. The Tower. What is this? What is this? They want the truth. What is the truth? Who are they looking to for the truth? The Lovers. What is this? That's bizarre. Show me this Lover's energy. King of Pentacles. The Empress. Okay, that's repetitive though. What does it have to do with Capricorn? What does it have to do with Capricorn, please? Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, they got a truth, and they're not really good at telling you that that truth is. They're not really good at telling you what that truth is. There's this sense of there is a stark, naked honesty in this person's truth. Except here's the thing: they're waiting to tell you. It feels like Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Swords. This person has a very clear thought, and that thought is not nice. Despite the strength of this connection here, they have a personal truth that they have not revealed to you yet. It's looking like it's done intentionally so. It has something to do with work. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. Could be that they themselves are Gemini, absolutely, especially over that King of Swords energy. I have every reason to believe that. Also heavy Aquarian energy. They're withholding from the connection because there's something here about I want to see more monetary provisions come from it. Something like that. It's their particular truth. They wanted more provided energy, comfortable energy, resourceful energy, material, wealth, all that shit. They wanted more. They wanted to see more. They seem to think that their feelings for this connection come down to the material world and the comfort. It's their particular truth that, as far as I can tell, they have not revealed to you, which would explain that moon energy a lot. They may not feel that there's not enough monetary benefit to this connection, which is probably the politest way I can put it. That's the politest way I can put it. It's their particular truth, and they're actively withholding it at this time. Now, they might have hinted or danced around the subject to you in the past, like, what do you do again, Capricorn? Or how much do you actually make? Or, like, what are the benefits of that? You know where that kind of discussion is going, where you feel the other person out, but it's done poorly about what their financial prospects are. That might have been your first clue. I can tell that this person is used to very much being in their mind. Okay. I just don't know how much you know. I really don't. I don't know how much of this they revealed to you. I'm not convinced with that Three of Swords. The Three of Wands. They themselves know their personal truth. They do. I don't think they've ever revealed it to you. I think they've danced around the subject a lot. It's like the strength of the Lovers. I don't care for the context in which this one's. It could literally be Gemini. Again, don't forget that. It could literally be Gemini. Or they might have even if that's not their main sign, let's say they have 5 placements in Gemini. There you go. Okay, that's a reasonable expectation then. And even then, it still may not be your person. It's about the energy of the thing. This either applies to you or it doesn't. So, the idea of the strength of this connection means nothing in the face of this person's concerns about the prosperity or financial wealth of this connection or the material wealth of this connection. You seem to be connected to them in the emotional way, and you would like more of that. But it's so hard to access this person emotionally, and here's why. They are hung up on the strength or validity of this connection for the monetary reasons. Like, I would feel stronger about this connection if I knew more could come out of it. So I'm thinking Gemini so hard. I don't mean to. I'm not trying to put Gemini in a bad way. I just keep getting, I don't know, I'm not convinced, Capricorn, that this is a proper lover's connection. It might literally be the sign. I apologize. But from their point of view, though, the so-called strength of this connection boils down to the strength of the material world. And those two don't necessarily add up. And for this person, they do. For this person, they do. This so-called strength of this connection comes down to what we can obtain from it. The material world. You're more concerned. You have a lovely offer here, but for some reason it's been downgraded to a 3 of Pentacles. Honey, this person might have taken you for granted, used your work, energy, and efforts, taken your money, because I don't like the way that's been reduced. It doesn't feel good to me at all. I see it more as your efforts trying again and again to prompt a cycle, to appease this person, or to... I don't know why they haven't fully let you go. If they're so unhappy with the material world with you, then... If I'm being honest with you, I see them taking from your energy. I don't know what they're giving back to it. You know? That's exactly it. There's this thing about I need more, but it's in the material world. Okay. I'm switching. Show me the moon. This person's... Show me this person in the moon, please. The moon, please. 10 of Swords to you. Show me this person's moon, please. I don't like that. I don't respect that. 9 of Wands. It's chronic. They chronically go to the moon to avoid their real feelings and truth. They've done it many, many times. That's where their heart space is hidden, correct? Their true feelings are blocked under the moon. It's a play, and 8 of Pentacles. Why? I'm not trying to say they're a gold digger, Capricorn. I'm not. What I am saying is that I don't like how they view relationships. The Pentacle to Earth means many, many things. You all tend to put all your eggs in one basket. That's why the Pentacle means more than one thing to you. This person has kind of a one-way view of relationships. They need to be productive or very material or comfortable for me to feel good in it, and I don't. There's not enough productivity or wealth in this connection for them to feel satisfied. This is not a nice in-person in this respect. This person's real emotional world, their real feelings about this, go into the moon, and it's chronic too. They were probably like this the day you met them. This 5 of Wands, please, and the output is combativeness, defensiveness. King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. This person is used to a certain level of material wealth. Again, if you are dealing with a fellow earth sign, I keep getting Gemini, so it might be earth air. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I don't like this. I don't like it. Fire under the deck, Aries, Leo, Sag. Everybody's here, really. The way they benefit from you and your energy does not have to do with feelings. They keep you as a friend, a resource. This is not a great King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles, Sex and Relevant Tarot. King and Queen of Pentacles are meant to be resource gatherers. They do it not just for their own quote-unquote comfort. It's because they understand that their material world leads to their success and experience and their ability to provide, nurture, and care. That's what the King and Queen of Pentacles are meant to do. At this person, it's like they can't get enough resources. Like they can't get enough resources. Honey, you figure it out. I know you figure it out. It feels like you're being used. Okay? God dang it, Capricorn. Why can't I ever see you doing something fun and lovely and productive or just falling in love? I am so tired of seeing your energy go to the wrong people. That dedication and obsessive quality that you are so famous for, imagine if you put that shit into someone who actually reciprocates you. Man, this is some bullshit. I'm not redoing it, and I'll tell you why. Real tarot reflects real life, but man, aren't you tired of the pattern? And that's if that's speaking to you, and if it's not, don't fucking accept it. There, done. I'm sorry. Check out your other placements. But damn it, Capricorn, imagine your energy, that persistence that you have. Imagine putting that persistence into someone who showed you the same level and effort. Imagine that. This person's connected to you for the wrong reasons. What your relationship value, I don't know. I'm saying it as multifunctional. It's across the board. I cannot peg it down. For some of you, it's that you're dating this person and they're wiffle waffle about your prospects. That's for some of you. It's a very clear and distinct category. Somebody you're kind of dating or you have an on and off spotty history with, and they always kind of remain detached from you emotionally because they're still not convinced of your future prospects and material world. Not my favorite. Or this is someone who's on a certain relationship commitment value with you and they stay attached to you for all the wrong reasons and they constantly keep you at arm's length. They're not forthcoming with what really the problem is. That's a distinct thing. They have the Ace of Swords to the Tower. They know their truth. I don't think they've told you. And even if they have, they've danced around the subject. About why they're unhappy and why they put so much emphasis that Capricorn, they just want the best for you. They just want you to make more. That's because they want more. Okay? It's like their concept of a strong connection, or again, you're straight up dealing with Gemini, heavy earth, air energy here. Or their idea of a supposed strong connection is about how much wealth you've accumulated or that they can garner for you. I don't care for this. Their emotional world, it goes under the moon. You don't have any real access to their feeling, and this is chronic, and it's been ongoing for a long time. Or you, Capricorn, yourself have a pattern of falling for someone who wants to be with you for the wrong reasons, because you want to get out there and Capricorn wants to prove himself. Capricorn wants to prove herself. This is what I can do. Watch me go. Watch me go. Watch me go. Look at me do what I do over and over again. Boom, look at me go. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm Capricorn. I know what's up. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. And that let me prove it to you energy, which is lovely and is one of your superpowers, is going towards the wrong person. They invest in the relationships in the wrong way in the material world, and it's about wealth and comfort. Or they hold on to you for the... But they is combative, man. This is not great. 5 of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles. They don't even have a workable or frankly even a likable energy when it comes to you. It's a resource thing. Their emotions remain markedly on lockdown. The King of Cups, their best heart space goes under the moon. You can't access it and they don't fucking want you to. This was a hell of a thing. Yeah, they literally hold on to the money and what it is that they can get from you, or that they feel they hold on to you because of what they feel that they can provide to them, that sense of structure and stability. But their heart space, fuck no, that's off limits. That's not for Capricorn. And you have to know, Capricorn. You have to know. You have to know. So the Hierophant to death, can you commit to ending this? And for some of you, it is a commitment. Can you end this commitment? Because it's not going to change. And you have begun to emotionally invest in the very hard fucking truth. If you have Libra in your chart, I suggest you use it. If it feels imbalanced, it's because it is. And you're the one responsible for that knowledge. You have begun to invest in the truth of this. On the emotional level. I'm looking at a Capricorn who appreciates their emotionality. And they want to know why they cannot emotionally meet this person where they are. And that's because they're not there. Not emotionally speaking. In the real world, they have no problem showing up. In that material world, they have no problem showing up. None. Frank, this is the most connected, unconnected thing I've ever seen. I typically see it in the reverse, where people are emotionally or spiritually connected, but physically divided. This person's the exact fucking opposite. They're in your immediate vicinity, in your immediate material real world all the time, just not here. Just not there. No, no, no. 9 of Wands, we blocked that shit. In fact, we put our king, their most emotional selves is preoccupied under the moon. It's not accessible. They might even be in love with somebody else. And the way that they treat you, there's a good chance of that. They say, Big Daddy Capricorn, get out your pocketbook. I need you to cut me a check. And you say, I love you. And they're like, yeah. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, death. Yeah, it says some breadcrumbing shit. It's balancing up, man, and it's more like you paying the check. No. No. And it hurts you because I know for real, Capricorn, that this connection means something to you. Piscean energy as well. I've completely forgot. Actually, I saw the Hanged Man twice. Yeah, so Piscean energy for some of you, also Cancerian. I'm saying the Cancerian energy, though, the Chariot, is you emotionally want to move forward with this person, but it's blockage and bullshit and deceit, and you know that. Like, you know you cannot sense their emotional energy, or it's not coming from a correct place, or it's constantly absent, but they're there in the material world. It's time to cut the check. When they need a little extra pocket money, oh, there they are. But we're still in suspension. You haven't done it yet. You're still in this process of equalizing yourself. You have to get square with yourself first before you can take action. So can you commit to ending this? It's looking... Continue this? Okay. So yes, let's keep going. Show me. For some of you, yes. It is a commitment. You might be dealing with Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart, and then Aries, Leo, Sag. That's for some of you, not all of you. But this Lovers, that's pissing me off, man. That is a very strong misconception of the Lovers. The so-called strength of my connection comes down to what I can garner from this relationship. No, ma'am. No, sir. Show me that Six of Pentacles, please. Show me the Six of Pentacles, please, between what you share. Back and forth, balancing up. You show them a Six of Cups. They are showing... Not that. Show me the Six of Pentacles, please. Knight of Pentacles. So this has been going on for a while, this little back and forth. Well, your opening kind of indicated that your best energy and efforts, and again, your willingness to work and compromise with them is constantly. We're not listening to our intuition, honey. It's the futility of a cycle. Okay, Six of Swords. There's an acceptance in you. June might have been important. It's been going in this particular direction at a long time. It was a slow-going pace. It didn't always used to be like this. Typically not. It's been a slow-going pace. Ah, there it is. Wheel of Fortune underlined that point. So this was a slow-going thing. So that would explain that distinct marker of King of Cups over the moon. They weren't always like this. They weren't. They weren't. You have such a strong idea of Six of Cups with this person. They do not. It's been a burden for you quite some time, and a sneaking suspicion for you sometime that the emotionalities, it's kind of like Rome will rise again. Their emotions will come back again. Or we can get the strength of that emotion back on track, and it doesn't. It goes into the place of the moon. They literally see you as companionable energy that they feel they have to manipulate or control to get their resources or security in check or safe. Anyway... Six of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. This has been a slow-going thing. This is a pace, but it's a very slow pace, so this didn't happen overnight, where it became a Six of Pentacles for you and me. We balance up with each other. Breadcrumbing. Essential energies. A little bit of give and change that's happened over time. This didn't happen overnight. It was a very slow thing. And you wondered if it was always going to be like, at some point when you cottoned on. Despite your optimism, and, you know, bless you for that. Despite your optimism, you must have known. Seven of Wands at some point. There's the Chariot energy, the moon. Yeah. Yeah. Positive emotional movement. Stuckness. Two sides of the same coin. It never fails to fascinate me when the cards fall like that. As one reflects the other. The Seven of Wands. We can't move forward because we're blocked. Someone guards their truth. The moon. Wild guess who that is. There is no emotional movement. It's guarded and defensive. how someone really feels and why they're in this connection, stay down. I know they used to be a King of Cups with you. This is not the case anymore. It is their truth, and it's one they keep close to their chest, I believe. I'm sure they've danced around the subject. Oh, I would feel better if we had more Capricorn. Maybe I'd be less of an asshole if we had more money. I'm just stressed out about money. Oh, I'm just stressed out because I don't have this new living room set, and you promised you'd get it for me 6 months ago, but I'm not counting. I'm not counting at all. I'd be a little happier, though, if I had a new car. I'm just saying. You know, you want me to ride around in that old 10-year-old piece of shit? That's fine. You know, if that's what you think I'm worth, Capricorn. See what I'm saying? It's always conditional. I know it didn't used to be that way. Page of Swords, not enough inquiry to the real issue here. I agree. I completely fucking agree. There's not nearly enough inquiry here about the problem. This concept does not work. Of Chariot, I want to move forward. The moon. You cannot move a chariot forward under the moon. That means going or driving into water. You can ride on water or via a boat, but you cannot drive through a fucking giant ocean. You cannot. The emotional blockage is here many times, but it's under the reflection of their moon. Their real truth about how they experience this connection and why they're in it remains hidden to you. You must know. Show me death, please. I'm gonna put it into that little cycle. Show me death, please. Don't tell me you can't see. Show me death, please. The Emperor, sideways. You haven't made up your mind yet. As I said. I haven't made up your mind yet. Death seems like the inevitable outcome to this. There's not much to work with and they don't give you much. I am highly sympathetic and empathetic. They're not the same thing. To the human experience. I am, truly. I am. But when I experience blockage in my own heart space, okay, is when someone doesn't have the balls to speak about their motivation. This is why I'm really in this. When someone loves you, they're saying, I'm in this for you. I love you. I will go to the ends of the earth for you. Which is very much your energy. So again, imagine what if it was like if you put it into someone who could reciprocate that. But someone's not talking to you like that. Someone's like, well, gee, Capricorn, I would just be happier if I had whatever this thing is, or if we had more money, or if you got a big bonus, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But they seem to confuse the strength of a connection with the validity of their material world. In other words, those two things correlate to this person. The stronger my feelings and connection are to you depends entirely upon my material success with you. I know. The Emperor sideways. You have not made up your mind. You have to commit to the ending here. Death. And I have to, if I could see improvement like I did with Virgo, I would tell you. Legit. I would tell you. But I'm not. I'm seeing markers, substantial markers here, and someone's inability to recognize the fucking problem. You have just begun. Just begun. True, Page of Pentacles is my favorite page simply because it's a real world investment that's small. This, however, is the emotional investment. You have better come to understand your feelings in this and your part in this and how you are meant to equalize it or balance it or receive justice for yourself. But we're not doing anything. It's still in a state of suspension. I haven't made up my mind. The Emperor's on the sideways. I haven't made up my mind. I haven't made up my mind. I haven't made up my mind. Let's see. Some of you are still trying to heal. Okay, give it more time, give it more patience. We're trying to heal what looks like an inevitable ending because you're not sure. Okay, I'm going to quit pushing. You have got to come to terms with this. This either resonates with you or it doesn't. There's that cycle behind the Hermit. Can I still heal? Can I work with, there's that working concept again. Can I work with this person? compromise? Can I still heal this? That's reasonable. And that's why many of you are in a state of suspension. And I knew it as soon as I pulled your cards. I don't know if you can commit to this. It would require committing to this ending because you know it's going to be you that has to prompt it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. But if you want to know why that you can't access their heart space, it's here. The validity of their feelings to you completely depends on their material wealth with you, or prosperity with you, or comfort with you. A lot of people conflate the two, or they are generally truly convinced that one is the same as the other. You have not made up your mind yet. Part of you, literally, here's this Two of Swords process. You, Emperor, are on the sideways. You're not convinced yet. On one side of this sword, the confusion. On one side of the sword, we have healing. The other one says no. Which way? You don't know yet. Which I saw, again, over here. If you know, if you want to find justice in this situation, honey, it's going to be you. It's going to be you. I need you to invest more into your feelings, not less. Don't try to meet, by the way, some of you are going to be so tempted to try to meet this person in their emotionlessness world. Don't. That's not what you want. I see you actively trying to go into a bigger state of emotional value with this person, not less. And they give you very little to work with. Their happiness is entirely dependent upon the material world. And in their mind, that's lacking. Why would you want that person's emotions? Why? Because of how it used to be? Let me tell you something. How it used to be is long ago and far away. Don't want what doesn't want you. It's not worth it. Their energy cannot be worth it by that definition, Capricorn, if they define their relationship with you with what they can get from you. So don't meet them where they are. They need to meet you where you are. You want this for the right reasons. They want to stay in it for the wrong ones. Okay? You don't know if you can commit to this ending. What are you going to lose by giving them up? First of all, you might gain some money. First of all, I have a feeling they have a tendency to take what they didn't earn. Or they don't have a problem spending what you did earn. Okay? Don't meet this person where you are. Do not meet this person where they are. This person is cold. No. I'm sorry. Money makes life easier. It does. I'm not delusional. I live in the real world too. I have real responsibilities too. Okay? Money makes life easier, but it does not guarantee love ever. And people often think they go hand in hand and they fucking don't. I'm here to tell you. I'll just earn more and that'll solve all the problems. There's no... That machine cannot be fed enough. There is never enough in that worldview, ever. And at some point, maybe the machine didn't get fed as much as it got used to. Perhaps there was a decline in finances. That would also explain this. Perhaps there was a changing of guard in the jobs. Something like that. There might have been a decrease in salary and or benefits. And that really... It really kicked into this person's, like, decline of King of Cups and more into it. Well, I would be happier. Capricorn... I would be happier if we had more money in the bank. Remember when I used to be happy, Capricorn? Uh-huh. Yep. Well, whose fault is that? Why would you want that? Don't meet this person where they are. It's not worth it. This Three of Swords. Yes, of course. Of course it's going to cause you fucking heartbreak. For any reasonable person, it would. And I know you want to stay your hand, and I know you just want... See? Eight of Cups to the Lovers, yes. That is correct. So this Three of Swords plays for Capricorns overall. Yes, of course, it's going to cause you pain. And it's causing you pain now to try to get more emotions from someone who shows you less and less by the day. And in the future, their energy is just openly combative, and we're just friends or acquaintance, or this is all about material world relationship maintenance, like roommates and shit. Okay. Comfort zone. Afraid to leave the comfort zone. Even though they seem to enjoy being combative with you. I know, it breaks your heart. Told you. I know. I know. You want more proof. They're not going to help you in that respect. Their energy is on lockdown. You can't access it, not in the way that counts. They're not going to help you in that respect. So again, hesitation while you're not convinced of attraction yet. They're not going to make it any easier on you. And it causes you heartbreak to know that you will have to be the one to break this union. I'm sure you feel the connection. And again, it could literally be Gemini. And for some of you, that is legit your person. Like 100% through and through is Gemini. I'm sorry. I'm not picking on Gemini cross watchers. No. It's literally the strength of that sign I'm getting for some of you. Or they are Earth-Gemini combo. I'm telling you. Maybe some Aquarius. So touch of sad. And anyway, the heartbreak is here for that connection and knowing what has to be done and fearing what has to be done, because the Tower also represents fear and knowing what we have to do and why we often avoid it for that very reason. So again, your energy is not convinced. Your energy is not convinced that it wants to do this. Capricorn, what are you afraid to lose? Because you've already lost the best of this person anyway. Things changed over time. This was a slow-going thing. But the strength of their conviction about this relationship started to feel monetary or material some time ago. And this was a slow-going thing. There's a reason why you haven't seen emotional improvement. So literally, on what side of that sword are you leaning towards? Healing or death? You're going to have to make up your mind at some point. The Emperor, at the end of the day, even though he can be a stubborn pain in the ass, and he is, but to his credit, he knows he's got shit to do. And that he's responsible for a kingdom. And for the people in that kingdom. I can tell you now, this person's energy is going to put up a fight. There's a reason they stay connected, but it's not for the right reasons, honey. And you must know that. You're going to have to start investing. And what's interesting here is in your Page of Cups, how you actually feel. How does this person actually make you feel? How does this person actually make you feel capable in the real world, or do they make you feel incapable? Like you're not doing enough, or you're not providing enough, or their love is completely contingent upon what it is you can bring into the house. Okay, so you have got to invest in doing right by yourself. This is the literal translation. You need to invest more into doing right by yourself, because I can tell you right now, this person's going to put up a fight. They're not interested in having their comfort zone fucked with. So what they're doing to help improve the situation, I don't know. But once you start feeding that machine, it's like you can't stop. And I know that's not how it started, but that's where it is. So you cannot base your decisions on the premise of the past. You have to work with present day conditions, not past. Because if you were working with the past, you wouldn't be here now. If this person still had a loving heart space towards you, this wouldn't even be under consideration. So you keep that in mind. You work with the present, not the past. That's all anybody can do. Now, yes, the past is often a good and strong indicator of the future. But you can't make decisions from that point of view. You have to make them from the present. And something is either salvageable with hope or it is not. I'm tired. I'm tired. This one drained me. Poverty. Fucking knew it. Poverty. It's terrified of poverty. Oh, and are you the wealthy man? Is that what this is? Or you're the provider? Even if you're not like swimming in big money, are you the provider? That's all wealthy man is the provider. This person's terrified of poverty, are they? You couldn't fucking tell. Excuse my language. I hate it when people are used. Financially, emotionally, sexually, I hate it. I hate it. Let's say own your shit. Just own your shit, man. Own your shit. Community. There's that Ten of Pentacles energy. It might be that you two are very strongly seated in the community and people look to you as a certain way, as like the couple or something like that, or your family and friends. There's this idea of I have to remain respectable and or visible among my community, or you're afraid of breaking ties with your community or losing your community if you break ways with this person. Again, it's the material world. That is Ten of Pentacles, like in its purest form. Let's say 39 goes to 12. 12 is the Hanged Man. Again, not doing anything. There's a tear. It's something to do with assets, of course, loss of assets or loss of face in the community. That's what's in jeopardy, is that family room. 21 reduces to 3, which of course is the Empress energy. There's the distant horizon concepts. Okay, can I get more, please? Official person. Told you. And it's also going to have to be you as the official person. I've seen it for you, the one who actually prompts the real decision. Can you commit to the ending here? Yes, it will mean breaking ties to a certain extent to your family room. Okay, which goes back to the Ten of Pentacles, the comfort zone, the home, the community. It would have to be you that does it, but there's this sense that on the distant horizon. So if you have Virgo in your chart, 36 goes down to 9. I suggest you use it. Okay. Correct. I told you. Fucking told you. It's going to come down to you. This person will fight you. And I know that there's many factors at play here. I understand that. And that's toil and labor. Yeah, I take a wild guess who's expected to do all the toil and labor too. You're not convinced. But it's literally like this. This way or this way. If I saw evidence here of healing, I would tell you. But their real motivations are kept under the moon, and so too is their truth. I think they dance around it, and that's as close as they get. But every time it's why they're not happy, it has something to do with the material world. That's for some of them, that's as close as they get to the truth. Okay. Which one, please? Timelines. Significant timelines only, please. Significant timelines only, please. Significant timelines only, please. Significant timelines only for Capricorn. For some of you, it is your season as well as Libra season. For some of you, it is October. For others of you, timing, please. I need timing. 19 goes to October. October. I got hit in the third eye really hard. October. 1 plus 9. This is what I was focusing on. 1 plus 9, of course, equals 10, which is representation of October, as well as 1, so as in next January. Or what else, please? 3 of Swords. 3 weeks. There might be something very visible. Also, the representation of March might be important for some reason. 4 Swords, Judgment. Some of you are simply, in terms of that, delaying your pain. 3 of Swords. That 3 of Swords for you, like 3 times now? 2 or 3 times? Some of you are delaying. When you delay the decision, all you're doing is delaying your pain. The more you rest 4 Swords on that decision and do nothing, the more pain it causes. For some of you, it's the translation of the cards. It has nothing to do with timelines at all. For others of you, 23 and 24 might be important. March, maybe April, but the translation here is the longer you delay this decision, the more it breaks your heart. I have to agree. Your energy would release. What else, please? The 5 of Cups. March, April, May. I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand. There's October again. For some of you, yes. Some of you have the investment of a new love that's directly attached to you, but you know that that is suspended as well. Oh my. I don't want to go deep diving into that, but yes, for some of you have been suspending an active investment in new love to someone whom you know you could access but do not. That's for some of you, not all of you. What is this I'm seeing? March 29th. March 29th? Or May 29th might be important. I don't know why. Yes. Ace of Pentacles. That's correct. That is so specific. I don't normally get... Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus. This Ace of Pentacle, March 29th or May 29th. Your best offer was made. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that was. I'm sorry. I don't know where that was going. Some of those dates are tied to your the Ace of Pentacles is tying back to specific dates. So your best offer, your ultimate offer, your biggest offer. Everything was in it. Everything was in it. I'm sorry, these are meant to be significant timelines, and in respect they are. For some of you, March, April, May. Upcoming will be important. When you get out of that place of cocoon and delay, and you have a stronger sense of direction. Yes. Again, Lovers, Gemini energy. Either with someone new, Ace of Pentacles, or them. So over the course of spring and summer, you're going to wait. The Hanged Man. That is your plan for some of you. I'm sorry, this got really... So tired now. Okay. The Six of Swords, roughly 6 weeks from now. That would put us into early April. And also, again, the representation of June. Somebody else had heavy 6 markers as well. I don't remember who. But by June, you should know what you're doing. But you're going to continue to not take action, as far as I can tell, over the course of spring and to the early summer, I believe. Okay, then you'll know what you're doing, I believe. The Chariot wants to move forward again. And for some of you, yes, Death is to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Oh dear, I didn't mean for it to run onto this. This was fascinating, Capricorn. I mean, honestly, this was all straightforward. You're in a position now of you have to commit to ending this, but you're hesitating. And it will be you. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. I see many of you hanging back, hoping that this can be healed or is salvageable. And also there's this aspect of community tied to it. It's not that you're ignorant of the material world with this person. It's just, it's there. You're aware of it. You just want to see the other side of it. The other person is all about the material world. Now I can see why you hesitate to do anything about this. You want more evidence. And you also understand that it's going to be you that has to do the thing. And that's enough to stay anyone's hand. I did see the promise of someone else pending this, like some other folks. And that's not the main story. Capricorn, put in the comments as you see fit. And remember, do not meet this person where they are. Because quite frankly, where they are sucks. You're worth more than what you can provide. You're a real person, okay, with real feelings. Someone should honor that in you, and not just what you can bring to the table. So put in the comments as you see fit, honey. Take care. Be well.